What's going on, guys? We're back with another Pokemon Masters video, and we are going to be continuing the showcases for Swampert and May. If you are new to the channel, and if you are new to these kind of videos with showcasing, I like to do these showcases with starting in the Champion Stadium, and then we go to the Legendary Arena, because with the Legendary Gauntlet, showcasing units in the Legendary Arena battles is relevant, because if you want to get wins, it's good to see what sync pairs and certain Pokemon could do in these Legendary Arena battles, because then at least you can use them and get these wins in the Legendary Arenas, or Legendary Gauntlets in this case. And then for the last showcase, I like to do in co-op to see how self-sufficient they can be, because they do some co-op battles or events, and seeing how a sync pair can perform in co-op is going to be relevant as well, because you don't have, or you're not always going to be going with partners in the co-op battles that are going to be supporting you. So it's good to see what sync pairs can do as a solo sync pair, to see what they could do and how well they'll perform when it's just themselves without having anyone that can help support you. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to be doing co-op. I've already done the Legendary Arena against Entei in my last video, so now we're going to finish up with co-op. But this is going to be the team that I'm going to rock with in co-op. Having Umbreon and then Uxie, or is it, no, it's Mesprit, right? Yeah, it's Mesprit, okay. So having these two as the two sides on co-op, because you can't go, like, absolutely solo. So I do have to bring some sync pairs in order to, like, really go, but they're not going to be doing any damage. All they're doing is going to be putting, like, Reflect, Confusion, or Light Screen for Mesprit. And then for Umbreon, just Tackle and Snarl, and then that's about it. So everything is just going to be going up with Swampert when it comes to damage-wise, which is going to be good. Co-op is not really that difficult, because, like, they're only going to be, like, level 100. But still, the whole point of this is to see how they are as a solo sync pair without, like, having support that can buff them up and everything. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do multiple battles. So we're gonna do like 1 or 2 against Flannery, and then we're gonna do another couple against others, other events in co-op to see how they can perform when they're not super effective as well. So because it's Swampert here, he is not going to be able to increase his special attack completely to the max, because using his trainer move twice, as you can see over here, you're not really going to be able to, okay, so we're going to have to get Rain Dance off right away, just because, because we can't change the weather, so after they put Sun, then we're not going to be able to change it, so that's going to be the only downside to that. So the max that Swampert can go, unless you get MP Refresh on their training move, if you don't get MP Refresh, then you're going to be at +2 special attack, and then you're going to be at +2 crit. So Swampert cannot get to the max, which is kind of unfortunate. So when it comes to not having support, he is going to suffer a little bit. And that's going to be the only downside to that. But, like, I mean, he does have Rain Dance. He does get a lot of multipliers when he's in the rain. So because of those multipliers, it's going to help. It's going to help kind of make up for the loss of not being able to max out on his special attack and crit. But still, like, if you were to actually have +6 and +3 on crit and special attack, it's going to help him so much. And also keep in mind, with the build that I have on my Swampert, he's going to be able to heal in the rain, which is good. And that's what you want, especially when you don't have supports on the team, like in co-op, for example. Every time we're in the rain, when we don't have supports, we're going to be healing up, which is good. So it'll allow him to survive in battle a lot longer. And we'll be able to actually last and just do more things with him, which is good. So, like, Swampert was taking damage, but now we're basically full health because he's able to heal himself, which is great. So in terms of, like, everything else, Swampert is very good. But when it comes to buffing himself, getting +6 on his special attack and then +3 on his crit, not really going to be the greatest there, unless you get MP refreshes on your training move. So, like, if you want to do that kind of build, then, I mean, you're going to have to sacrifice a couple of tiles so that you can actually do that. Or if you really like Main Swampert so much, then, of course, you can increase your energy in the sync grid so that you can actually keep the build that you have and then go for the MP refresh for the trainer move. So let's go for the Rain Dance again. And another thing I like to look for in the showcases is how consistent they are. because the more consistent they are, the more reliable they're going to be in battle, because then you can actually rely on them and you're not really going off of RNG. So basically we just, like for Swampert, when we don't have supports, all we're really doing is increasing his special attack to +2, his crit to +2, and then we set up Rain Dance, and then he's just using Muddy Water and he's good to go, which is really good. And that's what I really like. The only, I guess you can say, RNG about Swampert is the Rain Dance MP refresh. Because if you're going up against a battle, or in a battle that is a little bit longer, you're going to want to make sure you have MP refresh on Rain Dance, because then at least it'll allow Swampert to heal a little bit longer, and he's able to keep his buffs up as well. Because in his grid, he does get, or his passive, he does get a lot of multipliers on doing more damage and with speed as well. So that's going to be very helpful as well. So the more MP refresh you get, that's like, as I was saying, luck is only in the MP refreshes if you have those. I cannot tell you. It's still very early in the morning, so excuse me. So I'm going to pause over here. I'm going to go look for another battle in co-op, and then we'll continue from there. Alright, so we're going to go up against Marshall over here. This one is going to be a little bit longer, so we're going to be able to see like Swampert actually sync move and do a little bit more damage on his sync as well, or what he's going to do after he sync moves. So let's just get right into the battle. And that's what I want to see as well, like how he'll do when he's +2 after he Mega Evolves, because then that's going to kind of dictate on how well he's going to be as well, because the main thing with Swampert is his Mega Evolution, because after you sync move with him, he gets a lot stronger too. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do as many, if we need to do another Rain Dance, we'll do it, just so at least we can get the sync move counter down. What I actually want to do, let's do Earth Power instead. Let's do a little bit of Earth Power, just so we can lower the sync counter a little bit, just so we can actually get to the sync move. Okay, maybe that's not going to be a great idea, because we do, we actually need to, okay, so we one-shot the two sides. We're going to have to lay off the Muddy Water for now. We'll have to do, you know, we don't need rain right now. Okay, we're in a bit of a little bit, yeah, so this is where Swampert is going to kind of hurt. If you want to get his sync move off, if you want to get it off before the enemy faints in like these kind of co-op battles, then you're gonna kind of suffer there. Like he is strong, like not Mega Evolve, but he's a lot better when he Mega Evolves. So oh my god, this stupid Unity attack! I swear, I hate this thing so much. Like these Unity attacks, one of the worst things about co-op. I'll be 100% honest. Like it actually ruins the momentum in these battles, and I don't know, I just don't like it. No, not my thing. Not my thing at all. So now we can actually do a Rain Dance, and then we're going to Mega Evolve, and then our move gauge is going to be a little bit faster too. So that's going to be the big thing with Swampert. When he does Mega Evolve, and when he's in Rain, your move gauge is going to be way better. So even if you don't get MP or move gauge refreshes after you use your moves, because when Rain is active, he is going to be getting a lot faster. Oh, that was actually nice. We healed up there. Cool. Okay. Awesome. that was actually good. That was convenient. So now that Mega Swampert is out, now let's see how much damage he's going to do when he's not super effective after he Mega Evolves with the stats. Now we just need to get Muddy Water, and then we can do that. And they're lowering our speed too. That's great. Awesome. Okay. Here's Muddy Water. Now, this is probably going to one-shot them all. Yeah, okay. So, about 1,300 on the sides, and then, what was that? 2,200 on Conkeldurr. So, I mean, I guess it's okay. It could be better, of course, but like I said, he's only +2 on his special attack. And then on his crit, he was +2 as well, and that was without a crit too. So the damage definitely could have been better. So honestly, what I'm taking away from this is Swampert in co-op is not really the greatest. Like, I'm gonna be 100%. And I think for the most part, these Mega Evolution type of Pokemon in co-op, they're just not gonna be the greatest. And it really shows. Like, don't get me wrong. If there's a Sync pair that can really like get to their Sync move as fast as they can and Mega Evolve, then they'll be a lot better, of course. But that's not Swampert. Like, one of the Synchros that comes to mind is Lucamine with Ultra Necrozma. That is the one that comes to mind, like, instantly. Because they have that Mega Evolution type of mechanic. Like, after they Sync Move, you become Ultra Necrozma. And, you're able to get there so quick. And the build that I have on Ultra Necrozma and Lucamine, you're able to just, like, get there within, like, 4 turns, which is awesome. And you're able to bring that out in co-op anywhere super, super quick. And it's just so convenient. And the damage that you're going to be doing on your AoE after you Mega Evolve with them too, like, they're, like, I'll be honest, Swampert is just not that guy in co-op. He's just not that guy. He's just not that self-sufficient. It takes a bit for him to get to his sync move because he does not have any other sync move countdown lowers. So like everything on that he's doing, he's only getting -1 on his counter, and we just got this Unity attack. Oh my god, I hate this thing so much. But that's one of the things that like really slows down Swampert on getting his sync move. Well, you know what, we'll use our sync move here. Like he does not have any extra counts for his sync to get there, because you have other synchros that are like lowers sync move countdown by 1 with the training move or whatever, so that's going to be -2 when you use the training move, and Swampert does not have that, so like everything is just 1 count towards the sync, as where other synchros are having like an extra 2, extra 3, possibly maybe 4 depending on how you're building them. So like a lot of synchros are able to get there a lot faster. But Swampert, it takes him like 2 years to get there, and it sucks. It really sucks. But when you do get Mega Swampert out, he is able to be that guy. He is really good. But it takes him a while to get there. And just regular Swampert, like, he's good. But, like, the thing is, like, they're just not really self-sufficient enough to be able to perform it well when they're in regular Swampert, like base Swampert. I'm going to say base. So when they're in, like, base Swampert, not really the greatest. But, like, when you get Mega Swampert out, he's able to be a lot faster in the range, so move gauge is going to be a lot better. He's going to be able to hit a lot harder when he's in the rain. And then with Dizzying Power, if you're using Earth Power or Muddy Water, and you get accuracy lowering on them, then they're going to be a lot stronger as well. So, like, Mega Swampert is going to be really good, because, like, you also get almost 100 points added to your special attack, too. So he's going to hit hard. But, like, it just takes a while to get there, which sucks, but it is what it is. Like, a co-op Swampert is just not the greatest. But when you're using him in regular events, when you're able to have supports on the team that can really support Swampert, then he is going to be that guy. He is going to be good. But there's many other options in the water type category that is going to be a lot better than Swampert in co-op and both in regular matches or battles. But, like, I'm mainly showcasing Swampert for the Legendary Gauntlet. That's what I was really more looking for, because, of course, like I said, we have way more synchros that are better than Swampert. We have other synchros that can even do damage against a water, an enemy that is weak to water, when Swampert is super effective and the other is not. So, like, yeah, like, you get my point. Like, Swampert, he's still good. He's still good for what he does, but he's just not the greatest anymore, because as time goes on with these gacha games, they're going to have power creep. They're going to have characters that are better, because the game needs to make money as well. And in order for them to make money, they need to release characters that are better than other characters so that people can summon for them. That was the whole point. So, of course, Swampert is going to get out-damaged, and he's going to get outplayed by other synchros. But for what he can do now, he's still good, and he's still a good other option for when you're going up against water-type events that are, or events that are weak to water. So, Swampert can still do his thing, but keep in mind that there are better synchros. If you're a fan of Swampert, by all means, use him. He's still really good. And he is able to offer some stuff, but just keep in mind as well, he is not self-sufficient enough to where you can really rely on him to just solo events. So, just keep that in mind. That's going to be it for this video, though. Let me know what you guys think of May and Swampert. Let me know if they are, like, let me know your opinions on Swampert and May. Let the gates open. Let's hear what you have to say about them. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.